Richards and Dorit Kemsley had a candid conversation about their respective marriages on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, Episode 4, which aired on November 15. Kyle, more specifically, provided new insight into her and Mauricio Umansky's relationship issues while reflecting on the recent changes she's made in her life, such as quitting drinking, upping her exercise, and changing her diet. Watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Bravo on Wednesdays at 8/7 and next day on Peacock. Catch up on the Bravo app. Keep reading for details on what Kyle revealed about her and Mauricio's relationship, which, as Kyle confirmed on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen in October, has since come to an end. Kyle Richards' lifestyle changes. Dorit brought up Kyle's lifestyle changes and asked if they were prompted by the drama between her and Kathy Hilton. As she put it, "Do you think that like this whole not drinking and distancing yourself for a minute was just trying to protect yourself and get control because, obviously, the trauma of falling out with your sister?" Kyle's response? "Maybe. I mean, I am not a psychologist, but I don't know. I feel like I need to be really clear right now." Related, here's why Kyle Richards was very taken aback after being spotted without her wedding ring. Dorit went on to express that she misses the silly things they'd typically do on a girls' trip like the one they were on in Las Vegas, but Kyle pointed out that the changes she's made have been a long time coming. "And I don't even feel like I need to do that anymore," Kyle explained. "This is who I am. Just take it or leave it." Kyle Richards in conversation with Dorit Kemsley while filming The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13 Episode 4. Photo. Bravo. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's marital issues. Later, Kyle and Dorit's conversation turned to Kyle's marriage and the difficult year she and Mauricio have had. "I think a lot of it has to do with us having a harder year. I expected more from him for what I was going through," she shared. "What's more, Mauricio does a lot of business events where I know I am supposed to go and, be the wife and be supportive," Kyle continued. "And sometimes it's like, I don't want to go to these parties." She elaborated in a confessional interview, explaining, "Mo is in sales, and a big part of that is putting yourself out there and being social. And I am in a place in my life where I don't want to do that. I mean, I would much rather be home reading than going to an event, especially now that I don't drink anymore." Related, Kyle Richards shares new details on split from Mauricio Umansky, including who originated separation. On that note, Dorit asked, "But if this is the direction that you want to go, and he's that, do you ever worry about the future? How do you sustain a marriage?" From there, Kyle got emotional, but simply told Dorit, "I would be happy to be full-time, like, in the mountains, doing the things I like to do." However, in a confessional, Kyle was more candid. "I think the way my relationship is right now, I am not happy," she admitted. "I am sort of now working on myself inside, and I feel like he's very focused on his work. So, I feel like in that aspect, we're kind of like, growing in different directions. I don't want to wake up, a few years down the road and be like, who are you? What are we supposed to talk about now?" For more on Kyle and Mauricio's relationship, keep tuning in to RHOBH on Wednesdays.